is on Jaron Ennis, one of the best boxers in the world today, versus Vergil Ortiz, the undefeated Vergil Ortiz versus the undefeated Jaron Ennis. This is the super fight. It's a really, really big fight, and y'all got to tune in. Jaron Ennis is one of the best boxers today. The way that he throws his punches, the way he has the slick movement, he has different variables of how he moves, just really slick style, and he's just hard to beat. Very, very hard to beat style. I really want you guys to watch this video because I'm going to break it down to a science. At the end of the video, we'll watch a little bit of tape, a little bit of film after me speaking about it. So, like I said, Jaron Ennis has excellent boxing skills with his footwork, the way that he uses in and out, movement, a lot of feints. He does pretty much everything well. He has faults like any other boxer. He has times where he pulls a little too much and his opponent throws looping shots and those looping shots land on him. And sometimes he commits a little too much during the middle rounds, trying to get his opponent out of there. He usually don't force a lot, but sometimes he will try to force the knockout. And that's always a fault because you can be caught with a punch and be knocked down or knocked out. So that's what makes him exciting, though, that he takes chances and he's willing to put in the work to be the best boxer he can today. And that's why he is, to me, top pound for pound, definitely in the top 10. No matter where you want to put him, he's there. You guys should check out his highlights. That's what we're going to watch later on. And we're going to do some film studying, really break down why Jaron Ennis is who he is. Like I said, he has in and out movement. He can throw the overhand left. He can go southpaw. He can go orthodox. He's good in both. I believe his uppercuts is beautiful. He has good body work. He'd be knocking people down with body shots, knocking people out with body shots. And that takes a lot of mental strength and a lot of intelligence to sit there and throw body shots, especially bolo punches with the uppercut and get his opponent out of there. That's very, very important to do. Yo, what's up with it, Caden Edwards? What's up? What's up with it, bro? 7VN Star. Appreciate you being in the chat. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button when you come into the room. We're going to talk some boxing all today, man. That's what we're here to do. So for the next 20 minutes, buckle yourself up. Get your popcorn ready. We're gonna get to it. When it comes down to Vergil Ortiz, he has an excellent jab. Vergil Ortiz's jab is excellent. Make sure y'all hit that like button. When you come into the room, hit the like button. And hit the subscribe button as well so you can get all my boxing news analysis and updates. But like I was saying with Vergil Ortiz, excellent jab. He doubles it, boom, boom. And he does everything well. And that's why he's undefeated. That's why he's so hard to beat today, because Vergil Ortiz takes his time. He's very, very intelligent, highly intelligent, lives to win, plays to win. And his body shots is excellent. He moves up and down very well. With his jab, he changes levels. I would say the only thing I don't like about Vergil Ortiz is sometimes he throws too many punches and you can be caught in exchange. But he does a good job of not being caught. He does a good job of that for the most part. When is Jake Paul versus Ellen DeGeneres? That's funny. But Jake Paul's supposed to be fighting Chavez Jr. coming up. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Now listen to me. When it comes down to it, we're talking about Jaron Ennis versus Vergil Ortiz. Vergil Ortiz has all the tools to beat Jaron Ennis. Let me say it again. If he plays his cards right and he boxes with authority and he comes in there and sets the tone, a lot of boxing analysis and reporters don't talk about setting the tone early. Moving with intelligence the way you box is so important when you're facing somebody on a high caliber, high level, the highest level in your weight class. which is Jaron Boots Ennis. Somebody who's been around the block 1,000 times, has boxed, hundreds of fights in the amateurs, won hundreds of fights, boxed. He's a veteran in the pros, killing it in the pros with all his knockouts and highlights and speed. If Vergil Ortiz can lock in and not allow Jaron Boots Ennis to get in his head, he can really make this special, and he can win, bro. He can get the job done and make it very, very hard for Jaron Boots Ennis, But Vergil Ortiz is going to have to work the jab early and set the tone. Push him back. Don't allow Boots to be the boss. Boots Ennis likes to calculate and take his time usually, and he likes to be the boss. Do not allow him to be the boss. That's the key. Don't allow him to be the boss. Because if you allow him to be the boss, he's just going to dominate you, frustrate you, and probably knock you out. So the key, the 5 keys to victory. Let's break that down before we start the film study. 5 keys to victory for Vergil Ortiz. 1, make sure you stay with the jab early. Work it up and down. Hit him in the belly button. Hit him in the chin with it. Or hit him in his nose. Work it up and down. Do not allow Boots Ennis to set the tone early. So, number 2, knock that down. Number 2, Boots Ennis. If Vergil Ortiz can sit there and throw body shots is the key to slowing down Boots Ennis. You must do a lot of body shots. Boom, and I'm talking about hooks, straight right hands to the body, because Vergil Ortiz is orthodox. And number 3, distance. He has to keep the distance between Jaron Ennis. Don't let Ennis pop in and out like he does. Frustrate him. You can always use a good, well-timed jab to offset all that movement that Jaron Ennis does. So cutting off the ring is number 3. You be the boss in there. You be the bully. Make him respond to you instead of you constantly responding to him. Number 4, we getting down to the wire. Number 4, he has to be the ring general in there. Beat him up often and early, to the body, to the head. Inflict damage. You need to inflict damage so he can get the judges on his side. Last but not least, out of all of them, he has to feint. It's the lost art in boxing. But if you want to win, you must feint. Without feinting, you're not going to get what you need to get in this boxing game. You have to feint at the top level. You can get away with a lot of shit when you first coming up. When you're a prospect and you're trying to become a contender. But once you are a contender and you have been winning and winning and winning, you need to elevate your game and get with a coach, if not your coach already and taught you, to feint. And feint at least 4 to 5, 6, maybe even 8 times around so you can offset what your opponent's doing. Because most fighters are not just going to run in there. If they see danger, they're usually going to be defensive at the top level. They're not just going to keep running through your feints. But make sure your feints make sense too. Don't just do anything. Make sure it, is effective. So those are the 5 keys for Vergil Ortiz. Let's get down to Jaron Boots Ennis. Jaron Boots Ennis, he has to be intelligent with his jab. Very intelligent with the jab. I'm always use that for a first key to victory, especially if you have a good jab. No matter if he goes orthodox or southpaw. I believe him going southpaw would be excellent in this fight, though. I believe Vergil Ortiz doesn't do that well with southpaws, but I'm going to have to look at the film study and see. But I believe that going southpaw with a good jab, steady jab, all night long will offset what Vergil Ortiz has to do. Put your foot inside of Vergil Ortiz's foot or put it on the outside and land those jabs. Let's see. Number 2, he needs to make sure that he uses his speed. Speed is a killer. Just like what Pacquiao did to De La Hoya, what Pacquiao did to Antonio Margarito. Somebody's taller than you, a little bit bigger than you, use your speed to offset their rhythm and offset their timing. Vergil Ortiz loves well-timed shots, and he's very accurate. If you can knock his accuracy off, you can knock his mental off. Number 3, frustrate him. Hug him a little bit. Rough him up, clinch, but clinch with good intentions. So you're clinching to push him back. You're clinching, put him on the ropes and let your hands glow. You clinching and frustrating him and throwing shots to the body. A little bit of dirty boxing ain't never hurt nobody. Philly niggas know what I'm talking about. Number 3, if I ain't already said 3, make sure that you are using the ring well, side to side movement. Make Vergil Ortiz chase you. Number 4, make sure that you are going to the body and hitting him with a stab jab. Every time Vergil try to get close, you hitting him with a stab jab and you backing him up. You know what I'm saying? Make him have to reset and do something different. And last but not least, be the ring general. Being the ring general will always be a key to victory, no matter what fighter I start talking about and doing an analysis about. Using ring generalship is everything. Like I said, make sure y'all hit that like button and hit that subscribe button on y'all way in. Those are the keys to victory for both. So we're gonna do some film study, and y'all let me know what boxers y'all would like to see next. Let me know what boxers y'all would like to see next. Because right now, man, we got the Jaron Boots Ennis and Vergil Ortiz. Who do you think is gonna win? Before I break down both in the film study, who do y'all believe will win? Do you got Vergil Ortiz or do you got Jaron Boots Ennis? Who you got? Who do you have? Let me get this set up real quick. I'm going to let y'all go ahead and tell me who y'all think going to win. Get this set up. Yeah, we'll look at Jaron and Vergil. And give an intelligent response too. Don't just say anything, Make sure it has some validity of what you're trying to say. Ernest Ortiz. We'll look at some highlights first. Let's do that. Boots Ennis, and that'll give us an idea. Hold on 1 second. That's what we'll do. But in the meantime, in between time, who do you have winning and why? You got Jaron Boots Ennis or you got Vergil Ortiz? Type that in the chat. Type that in the chat. Shit. All right. All right, so we're going to do a little bit of film study. We're going to see good things that he does and the bad things. The last match was Stanionis. Both, he loves fighting undefeated fighters. Jaron Boots Ennis does. Here we go. Let's go.
This is for the unified welterweight championship of the world. Stanionis and Jaron Boots Ennis. Could we see a fight of the year contender? Here we go. 12 championship rounds between two undefeated.
So as we see here, we got Boots doing a lot of moving. That's what he does in the beginning rounds. Circling, using his jab, like I was just saying in the keys to victory. You know, set the tone early, make sure he's not touching you and you touching him, and finding what you need to find. You know, download data. Download data. Good up and down jab, working the jab steady. Because Jaron's super intelligent, just like Vergil is. Super intelligent. As you see here, Stanionis is trying to cut the distance so he can land his punches. Oh, hold on 1 second. We got some commercials popping up. Hold on. We don't want that. We don't want that. There we go. So here we go. Back to it. You got Jaron Ennis circling, being smart, being smart, being smart. And you see, he got caught, like I say, pulling back. He cannot pull back with somebody like Vergil Ortiz, who has a longer jab and understands timing real well. So hopefully he tightens that up, because he got caught with a leaping left hand. But as you see in the southpaw stance, Jaron Ennis looks calm, pumping that jab often and early. And you're winning the round just by doing that. If you're keeping somebody off of you and you're pumping the jab in that way, it's very hard for your opponent to get set so they can throw their punch. A lot of people are flat-footed, and they need to be flat to throw their shots. Jaron can throw them side-to-side movement, versatile. I mean, and versatility wins the day a lot of the times. The more skills, pay the bills. The more tools in the toolbox. The more tools you have in the toolbox, the easier it is for you to win. And understanding timing and distance, and that's something that both fighters understand very well, is timing and distance. And at the end of my analysis, I will give who I believe is going to win this fight. And see, Jaron Ennis went orthodox now, and he does a lot of pot shots when he goes orthodox. He'll jab, but throw a nice right hook or a nice overhand right, and get right back on his stick. Get right back to jabbing. Talking about slightly faster. No, Jaron Ennis is much, much quicker and faster than Stanionis. Good uppercut to the body with the right hook. I mean, with the right hand too. That was amazing. It was really, really nice. Good work. Could bring out the best of it. Stuff we haven't seen the best of Boots yet, because no one has taken it to that next level. Beautiful right hook to right uppercut combo. That hurt him. That hurt Stanionis. Good uppercuts. Good uppercuts. Excellent. And that's what you're supposed to do when you're in the inside. Throw nice short uppercuts off your jab, off a real educated jab, just like that. Line them up and fire. That's what you want to do. Good right hand by Stanionis. So Ennis can be hit. You know, it's not like he can't be hit. You know, it's just when you do hit him, you got to put something together. Can't just land one shot if you're going to hurt Ennis and hurt him bad and put him on the floor. You're going to have to put them together. And one thing Vergil Ortiz knows how to do is put punches together. He throws on average 90 to 100 punches a round. So if Boots Ennis can slow down his work rate, it's going to really pay dividends in the fight. Really, it'll pay a lot of dividends in that fight. But yeah, man, that's pretty much all I got. With that, you don't really need to see much more. We'll get to Jaron real quick. I mean, Ortiz. Let's see what we can find with Ortiz real fast. Yeah, because Ortiz is a hell of a fighter, man. Yeah, Ortiz is a hell of a fighter. He has a lot of good movement, lots of patience, and he really knows how to throw punches in bunches, man. He really, really can put them together. I believe he can hurt Vergil Ortiz, you know? Vergil Ortiz, man, he has so many talent. I mean, so much talent. So much talent. If you just came into the room, hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for me, please. Appreciate it. I would appreciate it. Appreciate it. So he fought 10 months ago is what it's, no, 3 months ago. Yeah, he fought 3 months ago. Let's go to that. Let's go real quick to that. When you come into the room, hit that like button for me. Hit that subscribe button. Much appreciated. Yep, hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Little quick highlights real quick. This was a very tough matchup. I didn't know who was going to win, man, because Madrimov is very tricky. Very unorthodox style. A lot of bouncing side-to-side movement. And he made it very tough for Vergil Ortiz to get inside. Vergil had to really think about what he was going to do in this fight. But you don't want to get caught thinking too much, especially with somebody like Boots, who will make you pay for thinking too much. I believe Vergil Ortiz should have pumped the jab side to side more. Good uppercut by Vergil Ortiz. Ortiz is good right hand to the body by Madrimov. And see, I'm learning. Ooh, got caught with a left hook early. Took it well. That's another thing. Vergil Ortiz has a very tough chin. Very, very tough chin. So I wonder what Boots Ennis is going to do when putting his punches together. Because they start really going at it in the 8th round. Ortiz doing some good uppercut work to the body. And that's what you're going to need when Jaron Boots Ennis leans over it all. You're going to have to throw them uppercuts. Good uppercuts, good overhands, good uppercuts. And see, those combinations is what's needed early, though, to get Jaron Boots Ennis' attention and make him have to offset and do something different. Go to plan B and C. This is round 10. Energy level seems to be a little down in Vergil Ortiz. He's being pushed back. So good uppercut to the body by Vergil. That was very slick. And Vergil slick like that. He can do another one. And he did that off a throwaway overhand right and went to the body. It was real nice. And see, Vergil's so tall. It's going to be really interesting to see what Jaron Boots Ennis does with a tall guy like this. Ortiz start really letting his hands go in the later rounds after conserving his energy throughout the first 6 rounds. He got that. Much respect. Some people thought he lost, but yeah, my final analysis is I believe that Vergil Ortiz will not be able to do enough. I believe Jaron Boots Ennis is going to do enough to win, and that's just what I got, man. I believe it's going to be a hard-fought dog fight, and I believe the skills of Jaron Boots Ennis is just a little bit better. Not a lot, just a little bit better. I believe Jaron Boots Ennis' footwork and movement is going to offset what Vergil Ortiz wants to do, and I just believe Boots is going to find a way to win. I believe it's going to be through feints, ring generalship, timing, speed, showmanship, making Vergil Ortiz very frustrated. That's what I believe is going to happen. So y'all let me know in the comment section below. This fight may not have been 100% announced, but it will be announced soon. And I believe it's announced for August. Be looking out for August. So I'm breaking it. I'm one of the first boxing analysis reporters on here to talk about it first. So if you have anything to say about this fight, go ahead, because I'm about to leave in about 5 minutes and do another video. If you would like to know what other video you want me to do, let that be known in the comment section below. Let me know what video you want me to do next. Yep. What fight interests you next, and what's something fun that you would like to see, that you would like me to talk about? So I got Jaron Ennis winning by 12-round decision. Hard fought battle, hard fought war. If he was to get the knockout, I don't see it happening, but if he was to get the knockout, it's because he really went to Vergil Ortiz's body often and early and got him tired and knocked him out with a beautiful body shot that he don't see coming. And it would be from him overextending and then boom, getting hit with something that, like I said, he just don't see coming. So yeah, man, let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. I will get back to you with more boxing news, analysis, and updates. Peace. Thank you for tuning in.